Wow, game 3 of the Wolves against the Nuggets was a surprise. You see right here, they're going to lob it up. The Nuggets were getting absolutely clamped this game. Jokic against Rudy Gobert. Oh, first block right here. Jokic could not buy a bucket. Jamal Murray as well. That's a tough shot right there. But in the first quarter, the Nuggets only scored 11 points. Anthony Edwards going to do that push-off mid-range shot. It's hard to believe, but Jokic only shot 7 out of 26 from the field. Jamal Murray, 5 out of 17. DiVincenzo is going to light one up. In the previous game, Jaden McDaniels said the Nuggets can't play defense. Well, you got Rudy Gobert going to make plays like this no-look pass to Randall, and he's going to dunk that in. Holy, not even a block either. They're double-teaming Anthony Edwards like crazy, but you see the other guys, they're ready to step up. Jokic was trying to go at Gobert, just push his way off and throw that up and in. It's just hard to believe, to imagine that Jokic can miss 19 times in a game. McDaniels is going aggressive again. Remember, McDaniels was the one last game making all those comments. Roll right in, another layup. Maybe it is true, the Nuggets needed a timeout. All of these turnovers look so sloppy. Tim Hardaway barely gets that off. Wow, that's a tough 3 right there, no foul call. You got Gobert doing the facilitation dribble handoff. Oh, straight back to him. And he's going to get an and one layup. And now you have Gobert doing fancy dribble handoffs like that. DiVincenzo soars in for the lay. I did not know he could hoop like this. Another layup. I think the Wolves have figured out the Nuggets. Just go right on in. It's just so simple. And one again. Remember, in the regular season, the Nuggets would give up a lot of points to bad teams. So the defense is definitely their problem. They have to clean it up. Especially with the trapping on Anthony Edwards. They need to clean up the rotations. Because Randall, he gets double teamed. And you're leaving Naz Reid in the open corner 3. That's his game. And the scoreboard, they're getting doubled almost. Oh, Jamal Murray so aggressive with that soar on in. That's a great pass to the corner. And Murray keeps needing to make the offense. But all these tough shots, Anthony Edwards has stepped up defensively. He took accountability. And man, you can see the impact. Jaden McDaniels, great pass around, another layup. The Wolves just keep on spamming layups. This forces the Nuggets to either collapse or give them open shots, another layup. Come on now, they just want to spam it over and over again. Anthony Edwards thought about the 3, now actually pops it. Splash. I know it's not going to show up in the highlights, but Jokic makes a 3 here. However, he shot 2 out of 10 from the 3-point line. That is not ideal. Another layup given on the other side, no contest whatsoever. See, Jokic wants to keep pulling them, but now he's a little bit scared. That's the right read there. It's so surprising to see. Look at Gobert's hustle. He's trying to lock up Jokic. They double team him. That's an insanely tough shot. Anthony Edwards trying to turn up the heat. Pop another 3. You see Jokic playing that drop coverage. Just going to let him shoot wide open. Now we're pushing up the break. So many guys running up the court. Another layup. You can see the Wolves' movement looks so fluid. Passes around, great passing, or bounce passes all around. Finally into the baseline, and this man gets another open layup. It seems like the Nuggets just give up towards the end. Ooh, that's a great block right there. And they're going to push immediately in transition. This is defense to offense. McDaniels, he's making up for what he said. Damn, look at DiVincenzo roll right in. Open 3, nope. Tim Hardaway is sliding like crazy. Oh, that's a tough shot. The Nuggets were severely struggling on offense tonight. They only shot 34% from the field goal, 25% from the 3-point line. Jokic gonna make that bucket right there. Murray, he's trying to will the team back. Sees McDaniels trying to pull off some blow-bys. Gonna roll in, slow step into the layup. But the lead just cannot get closer. Look at these Wolves. They're so hungry. Randall's gonna dunk that right in. Keep going. Let him get double teamed. He's going to throw it up again. Back-to-back Julius Randle is hooping. I don't know what happened, but Gobert started becoming highly aggressive. Fake the dribble handoff and charges into Jokic. In this position, he's going to show off his bag. Spin around, and then finally hook a left hand like that. We did not know that Gobert was like that. Holy. Give him the ball. Another bucket made. Anthony Edwards always unstoppable. Double team treatment, split that. Too easy. Not a foul call at all. And Gobert surveys the court. They're going to leave a man wide open. Now, if you want to win the series, you can't let that slide. Jokic is too smart. Another great pass to a cutter. On the Wolves side, McDaniels, just look at this defense. I know this is a tough shot, but almost made that in. Jokic is not contesting. Straight into the full court pass. Murray, oh yeah. That's some nice offense from the Nuggets. Cut it down to 21. Jokic spin around layup. Gets locked up again. Gobert had 3 blocks this game. Randall's going to charge in for a lay. How do you play defense this well against Jokic? Rudy Gobert shows why he was the defensive player of the year multiple times, but that time lets him go for a layup. It doesn't really matter though because the lead is so big. Another 3. Splash. Murray got elbowed in the rib right there. What type of offense is this? What a mismatch. Throw it up and in. Jokic don't contest again. It's just that lateral quickness. Oh no. That was a mean crossover move. Deep one. Bones Highland. Even the role players on the Wolves were turning up the heat. Oh man, look at that. Spencer Jones touching the earth. Bones Highland points at him, said, I got you. Now all he has to do goes around the screen and Spencer Jones gives up on the play. Bones Highland gonna light that up. He wants to keep on cooking, but now the Nuggets trap him. Nas Reed is wide open. Jokic is forced to either defend that or leave Gobert open. Unfortunately, Gobert's gonna slam that in. Spamming the dribble handoffs, another layup. Gobert almost altered that shot, he did, and Jokic is there to put it up and in. But how do the Nuggets stop the bleeding? They're going to pass around. Tim Hardaway Jr. is going to make that. We in the third quarter, still a 20-point game. The Wolves are just unstoppable with the layups. No one can keep up with them, and there's 0 interior defense. Bruce Brown's going to turn on the Jets. Oh man, that's a nice looking lay. It's so strange to see the Wolves turn it around. Jamal Murray has to take this tough fadeaway off one leg. Now it's looking like, can the Nuggets even win the series? Another layup. It's just the defense is non-existent at times. Watch this, Jamal Murray again. He's kind of expected to do too much. Passing around Spencer Jones, he's going to make that. They were double teaming Jamal Murray and it was working. Randall's going to throw it up. Jokic defense, not ideal. They're going to keep attacking him. McDaniels runs around, sees Jokic. Look at what Jokic is doing. Absolutely nothing, and that's another layup. Bruce Brown, he wants to get the game a little bit closer, rolls on in, but Gobert's there to contest. Jokic is forced to make this shot, but you know what? Shooting 20% this game, you live with it. Jamal Murray is forced to take these tough isolations. You see Gobert is fronting Jokic, Randall's ready to help, so Murray has to call his number and go in. But again, these are extremely tough shots the Stars are expected to make. Now he's going to foul bait that up. Aaron Gordon is out with a tight left calf. So who will step up for the Nuggets in his absence? It is looking very, very sad because the Nuggets might get bounced. Oh, give it around DiVincenzo to McDaniels. That's a wide open 3. Just look at these possessions. Every single time you expect the role players to be facilitating and isolating. Bruce Brown's another layup. Jokic and Murray, they just kept missing in the fourth quarter. Watch this. They're trying to trap from half court, getting desperate. McDaniels, he's going to roll in for a dunk. This is a build-up of the whole game. McDaniels is so aggressive because he knows that Jokic does not contest these drives at all. The help defense is atrocious. Julius Randle is cutting. DiVincenzo is wide open in the corner. He's just going to rise up, absolutely no contest, and dunks it on the Nuggets' heads. When he said they don't play defense, it's true. They need to clean it up. Someone has to go in, defend that, take a charge. You just cannot let them get this confident because they're just going to keep going at you and they don't care. It's pretty much game over. A few more buckets from the role players. They're trying their best to get in. But yeah, let's talk about the next game predictions. How will the Nuggets adjust? My thing is they need to clean up their drive defense because they just allow dudes to bully their way in. Offensively, Jokic, Murray, they need to step up. They're getting locked up. Gobert, I don't think he should be containing Jokic to 7 out of 26 from the field. That's ass. Jokic, he only has a few bad games here and there, so expect him to get back to his triple-double self again. Jokic only had 3 assists, so you know his passing lanes were getting absolutely locked up as well. Look at this defense. Wolves are going to get that ball. Lob pass to DiVincenzo, and that's pretty much the end of the game. This is such an exciting battle. You have to subscribe because I'm going to cover the playoffs until the finals, so I'll see you guys later.